Things behind the scenes with the Oilers this preseason are heating up and could change everything. One of the key forwards might finally hit the ice for the last exhibition game, while the team is still weighing strategic moves, including trades that could involve a goalie and even some shakeups on the blue line. Can you picture how all this might shape the team for the season? Don't wait around. Subscribe to the channel now to stay on top of every update, rumor, and decision that could reshape the Oilers. The team's been showing promising signs, but fans are still waiting on word about a few key players who could turn things around. Today, we've got an update that's bound to get Edmonton fans talking. In the Oilers' last 4-3 win over the Vancouver Canucks, coach Chris Knoblauch spoke to the media about a player who's been out the past few days. His absence raised eyebrows since he's such a crucial part of the offense. Family comes first, as always. Forward. Vasili Podkolzin was granted leave last week after his father, Alexander, passed away suddenly. It's a tough time, and all eyes were on when he might return to the lineup. Now finally, some good news for Oilers fans. According to Knoblauch, Podkolzin should be back from Russia by the end of this week, which has the team and the fans buzzing. His return promises to make a real impact on the preseason. We're expecting his flight back Tuesday night, the coach said, so he won't play Wednesday's game. He'll skate Wednesday, skate Thursday, and hopefully be ready for the last exhibition. That's the headline. Podkolzin's comeback is pretty much locked in. That final preseason game is against the Canucks on Friday. Then, the Oilers get a few days off before opening the 2025-26 regular season. First up is a showdown with the Calgary Flames, a matchup that always delivers drama. Podkolzin joined Edmonton last August in a trade that included a 4th-round pick to Vancouver. He came in shortly after the Oilers lost Dylan Holloway, highlighting just how important his arrival was. It's worth noting he signed a 3-year contract extension with a $2.95 million AAV, right when his family was coping with his father's passing. It's a clear vote of confidence from the franchise in his talent and commitment. Last season, Podkolzin proved his worth in the team's top 12. Across 82 games, he notched 8 goals and 16 assists, totaling 24 points. In the playoffs, he added 3 goals and 7 assists, contributing 10 points and helping the Oilers reach the Stanley Cup final. So, Oilers fans, how do you see Podkolzin impacting this upcoming season? Could he push Edmonton even further? Make sure to share this news, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to keep up with everything happening with the Oilers. The Oilers' locker room is buzzing, and a potential goalie trade could shake things up entirely. Will the team add depth, or will someone have to make way? Stick around, because the next update dives into what's really being discussed behind closed doors. Lately, there's been a lot of chatter in the NHL community about goalie depth, and it's been keeping fans on their toes. On Sportsnet's 32 Thoughts podcast, Elliotte Friedman touched on some curious decisions by Edmonton this preseason that left fans and journalists scratching their heads. He flagged a situation that could directly impact the season ahead. Friedman pointed out that Edmonton chose not to claim Connor Ingram, the former Utah Mammoth goalie, during the waiver period. According to TSN's Chris Johnston, Ingram ended up assigned to Tucson, a decision that surprised many, especially given the need for solid options in net. Here's the key point. Calvin Pickard's future with the Oilers is under review. Friedman and Kyle Bukauskas debated whether Pickard, despite being a locker room favorite, might be at risk for the season. Bukauskas, speaking directly from the locker room, made it clear Pickard is beloved among teammates. But as we know, popularity doesn't always guarantee job security, especially when salary considerations and the potential of younger goalies come into play. Pickard is 33 and entering the final year of a 2-year, $2 million deal. Combined with Stuart Skinner's salary, the team spends roughly $3.6 million on the position, money that could be redirected if they go with a cheaper option. Experts note that while Pickard is reliable and has delivered key wins in recent years, The Oilers might look at alternatives like Michael DiPietro or Clay Stevenson, who come at a lower cost. Still, his experience and performance give him a significant strategic edge. In the last 2 seasons, Pickard played 59 games for Edmonton, posting 34 wins, 17 losses and 2 ties, with a .903 save percentage and a 2.61 goals against average. He also featured in the playoffs, including crucial games in the Stanley Cup Final. The big question for fans is this: will Edmonton gamble by letting go of an experienced and popular goalie in the name of savings and youth development? This choice could shape the team's direction for the season. What do you think, Oilers fans? Should Pickard stay put in net? Or is it time to bring in fresh blood? The Oilers' defense could see major changes, and who stays or goes will surprise fans. Every move could shift the team's balance for the upcoming season. Stick with us, because the next update is packed with details that might leave you speechless. Over the past few months, the defense has gone through adjustments, but gaps still need filling. The depth looks solid on paper, but some choices have the coaching staff concerned. What was once stability has turned into a race against the clock. Between seasoned veterans and promising young players, the team must balance experience and future potential. Some have proven themselves in the NHL, while others are just starting to show they belong. This delicate balance is at the heart of the current Oilers dilemma. Now, imagine losing a young talent who's just started showing serious potential. That's the situation Edmonton faces, and the clock isn't slowing down. They must decide whether to risk letting a promising defenseman go or sacrifice a more experienced piece. Here's the main story. Alec Regula, the defenseman Edmonton acquired from Boston last December, could be on the verge of being lost. After recovering from knee surgery, he's finally healthy and showing why the team believed in him. Regula, standing 6'4", caught attention during camp and has been performing well enough to secure a spot on the main roster. But sending him to Bakersfield for development would require waivers, and Boston could easily claim him back. Meanwhile, Troy Stecher and Ty Emberson fill depth roles on the right side of defense. Neither seems to be part of Edmonton's long-term plan, but their current experience still provides some security. That makes the decision even tougher. Risk losing Regula or part ways with a trusted veteran. One potential solution is exploring trades involving Stecher or Emberson. Moving one could open up room for Regula, ensuring the young talent stays on the main roster without risk. But these choices require precision and careful planning. With Jake Wallman temporarily out, the pressure for a strategic call only grows. The team still has time, but each day adds urgency. Managing the roster now is a true test of patience and foresight. So, Oilers fans, what would you do in the team's shoes? Risk losing Regula or sacrifice a veteran? Drop your thoughts in the comments, share on social media, and subscribe so you don't miss any updates on the Edmonton Oilers this season.